But interestingly, nearly 2/3 of the CEOs, that's right, 2/3, remain concerned about finding the right people and having them in the right spots. And that's the highest it's ever been since we've been tracking this in 2009, which is up from 46%. And of course, as we all know, while technology advances will make it easier and harder to find skilled workers, there's no question that CEOs are growing increasingly concerned about the talent issue. So overall, we would say it's fragile optimism. Certainly a glass half full, although CEOs still have a number of major concerns. First, overregulation, which is a perennial, as we all know in this room on the survey. It actually topped the list this year, cited by 72% of the respondents. In fact, this year, worries about the impact of regulation overtook economic concerns. First time we've seen that since we've been doing a survey. And maybe this begins to explain the disconnect that I mentioned earlier, where CEOs actually seem to be more optimistic about the global economic picture than their own company's prospects. Nearly 80% of the CEOs, that's right, 80%, said regulation had actually increased their costs, and 40% said regulation had inhibited their company's ability to grow or to form new business ventures. Also interestingly, the ability of debt-laden governments to tackle soaring deficits also continues to be one of the biggest concerns on the CEO's agenda, with over 70% citing this concern. Again, it's the highest level we've seen since doing the survey. And this score actually goes to 92% for CEOs in the US, and it's the highest level of any country around the world. Maybe not a surprise. Other top CEO concerns included slowing growth in both developed economies as well as the high growth markets, and the possibility of increased taxes. On taxes, specifically, CEOs said that the international tax system desperately needs an overhaul. 2/3 said that the tax system needs a reform, but just over a quarter said that they had faith in the current OECD efforts to actually succeed in this regard.